Well, I'm going to talk even more about selection. There's a different way to do a selection from one theme based on its relationship to another theme. A commonly used technique called making a buffer. I'm zooming in on our project here. I want to find community wells that are within 3,000 feet of these streams. One method of doing that is to make a 3,000 foot buffer around all the streams. I make streams active theme, and I go to the theme drop down menu, and I come down here to create buffers. If your create buffers is not black, if it's faded like this, that means you have not set your view properties, and so ArcView cannot measure any distances. But because we have set view properties, we can say create buffers. I'm given this menu. What do I want to buffer? Not any graphics. I want to buffer the features of a theme, in this case streams. I could find whatever else I wanted. I'm going to go to the next panel. How do I want to create my buffers? I'm going to use a specified distance of, what did I say, 1 mile? Yeah, 1 mile. And I look down here and the distance units are down here. So I can do different kinds of buffers. I can do just a polygon around a feature, or I can do different size buffers by having a number in my attribute table. So perhaps wells get 1,000 feet and towns get 2,000 feet, for example. Or I could do multiple rings, and again I would either assign distances. Each feature would get a series of rings, or I could read those distances. I've set my units to miles. That looks good. I'm going to go to next. Now I have to decide if I want all one piece or many little pieces. I want all one piece. Where do I want my buffers to be saved? I don't want graphics. They just appear on the screen. I want them in a new theme, and it's going to go to my temp directory, which is fine with me. It's telling me it might take a while. Well, I paused the camera for a minute, and I've now created my buffers. I changed it slightly to make a 2,000 foot buffer around my stream, and I selected just a single stream group in order to make things go faster. So I've created a 2,000 foot buffer. It's just 2,000 feet on each side of this stream. And you can see it went all the way out to the end of the stream because I told it I wanted that. Now, this original selection we were going to try to do was to find which of these community wells were inside this distance to the stream. Now, clearly, we can look and just see, but what makes more sense is to do a select by theme, where one theme is my buffer, and the other theme is my community wells, and that will tell me which wells are inside the buffer. So I can do theme, select by theme. I'm selecting features of the active theme. In other words, the answer is coming from community wells, and I'm selecting against buffer 1 of streams. So I want the features that are, and you always have to stop and think about these, the features of the active theme, which is the community wells, that are completely within the buffer 1 of streams. I'm going to say a new set. Okay, they lit up. Let's back off a little bit. So here's my 3 wells that are inside the buffer that I created about the streams. And I was able to specify that I wanted 2,000 feet. I could do meters. I could do miles. I can buffer points or lines or even polygons. And that ends this discussion.